Load up the thing here. Do 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 do. Voila. Oh fuck me, casually dropped stuff.
Change his name to Evans. Maybe that's what it is.
Da, da,
No, can't find him.
da,
It's
da,
not.
da.
I can't just enter his number.
Don't forget the hashtag.
Yeah, I got that. I got that.
Hello everybody and welcome to round 11 of Rapid Pixel Racing. We are at France today and obviously I'm your host DXT Nevo and with me obviously as always, well most of the time is DXT Hobo. How are you my friend?
I'm very good, man. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. We have no James today, so literally no one's gone out of the pits yet. So we're going to have to wait for someone else to take that mantle.
What a letdown.
I know, I know. We'll go fastest lap for that. While we're on it, so dry and cloudy quali dry race. Hi Moyland, hi Rob, and hi Mrs. Carl.
No,
I
no, no,
see you
no.
all
Wait,
in the
so
chat.
1 second. It's not Mrs. Carl anymore. It is now Mrs. Moyland.
Mrs. Moyland. Look
Yeah.
at
So
Moyland stealing
basically,
the girls.
right. A bit of backstory if you wouldn't know. Me and Moyland were watching F2 on Friday.
Yeah.
And Lulu was doing commentary. Lulu and Rob. And Lulu just comes out with, "Oh, Mrs. Moyland's on a lap now. Let's have a look what she's doing." Everyone's lap up.
Okay.
And yeah, and she's changed her name to Mrs. Moyland. So blame Lulu for this. And Lulu is in the race areas number 2, in second place at the minute.
Lulu, what a home wrecker, mate. What an absolute home wrecker.
So yeah, basically, blame Lulu for this. And Mr. Carl is probably absolutely fuming. Oh yeah, he is now Mrs. Moyland.
Wow.
And I'm yet to find out what
Mr.
Lulu's
Steal
getting
Your
as a
Girl.
wedding gift. A wedding gift.
Yeah, well, what would you like, Mrs. Moyland, as a wedding present? Me and Hobo will get you something. We're not getting
Yeah,
Moyland
definitely.
anything, obviously, but we'll get you something. Moyland's privileged enough that we talk to him on a daily basis, to be fair.
Yeah, he is. Especially with an accent as well. Like, it's barely understandable anyway.
I know. Do you remember the other day on Friday when there was Moyland and Scotty in the chat? Jeez.
Oh.
Jeez.
Well, like Moyland, Scotty, and Flea as well.
Well, yeah, you've got like Northern and then you've got Scottish.
Yeah, it's pretty nutty. It's pretty nutty.
We'll do a quick rundown of. Have they been?
Let's have a look with the the now betrothed Mr. Carl. Poor guy. I wonder how he's taken on the breakup. You know.
Don't know. Just gets to race all the time. Loves it probably.
You've got Hazojo just joined the session, so hopefully he should be able to set a lap.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't mess it
his
up.
car.
So Moyland's the first person currently around. Quickly do a quick rundown of the drivers and the constructors while we wait for Moyland, and while that's happening I'll also just jump on board with Moyland here. So, here we have it. Current drivers standings as they are right now. We've got Moyland leading the way on 174 points. Second place we've got Johnny Stokes on 141. Third place we've got Avi on 129. Fourth place we've got Alex on 88. Fifth place we've got James Allen on 83. Sixth place we've got Chubb on 76. Seventh place we've got Scotty on 73. Eighth place we've got Erez on 55. Ninth place we've got Dutchface on 53. 10th place we've got Wumax on 24. 11th El Stefano on 21. 12th place we've got Al Jadifa on 13. 13th place we've got Evan on 11. 14th place we've got Speedy on 10. 15th place we've got Lulu on 7. 16th place, or joint 16 I should say, we've got Hudsojo and GGC, both on 6 points apiece. 18th place we've got Rob on 4. 19th place we've got Carl on 1. And 12th place we've got Booker on 0. Booker obviously doesn't usually score till the end. He saves all his efforts.
Yeah, he waits for the last race, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's it. He waits till the last time. And then the constructors, we've got Ferrari of Johnny and Chubb currently in the lead on 217 points. Second place we've got McLaren of Moyland and El Stefano on 195. Third place we've got the Aston Martin of Avi and Erez on 184. Fourth place we've got the Red Bulls of Scotty and Alex on 161. Fifth place we've got AlphaTauri of McDutchface and James Allen on 136. Sixth place we've got the Mercedes of Evan and Wumax on 85. Seventh place we've got Williams of Rob and Lulu on 15. Eighth place we've got the Haas of Carl and Al Jadifa on 14. Ninth place we've got the Alfa Romeo of Speedy and GGC on 13 points, and last, or the 10th, we've got the Alpine of Hud Soldier and Booker on 6 points. So there we have it, the drivers and the constructors all done for you. Yeah, Mrs. Moylan would like a signed T-shirt with Hobo. So would you like our faces on it, Mrs. Moylan, or do you want like a face with like Hobo and an Evo underneath it? Or would you like just the name Hobo and Evo? Or,
well, you can always get the Heads Up podcast jumper, which is on the DXD store. It's got the
you can have our avatars
the
on it.
famous logo.
We could do full body pics if you want. Like, what do you want on it, Mrs. Moylan? The world's your oyster. We're pretty happy with anything.
So you got a 141 so far set by Moylan. Obviously,
yeah,
on soft
he messed up that lap.
Yeah,
so that's
not a good lap from him.
GGC on the rundown now.
That's Carl invalidated his first lap, so he won't be doing anything. He was going around again. GGC. Where is
GGC's currently coming around turn 5. Or 3, 4, then coming around turn 5. She said we can surprise her. Oh, I wouldn't say that, Miss Moylan. I wouldn't say that, Miss Moylan. Do you know who we are?
There's so many thoughts come to my head
just
so
like
quickly.
Your arse on the front, my arse on the back.
I had so many thoughts go through my head. Speedy's about to start his first lap there. He's just beginning. He crosses the line. Line is very far into this pit lane, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And normally you see him like hit it quite early in the track. But no, it's not this one. I'm on board at the minute with Monsieur Dutch Face as he goes around sector 3.
Turn 11 for GGC. Not the cleanest turn 11. But now into turn 12. This turn 12 is actually a bit of a bitch. To be fair, a lot of corners around here are bad. There are so many like late apexes. Here we go now. Turn 14 for GGC. Down turn 15, the last one. We've got my Dutch Face on the 130.8 there. Let's have a little picture on what tyres people have got on. Got soft tyres pretty much for everyone so far, unless the game's teasing me like it normally does. So 133 there for GGC. Rob on the 132.5. El Stefano on the 132.1. Moylan's out there again, still going round. Obviously got a bit of fuel in there. Had a recharge lap and is going again. She wants a signed T-shirt, so when we make it big, Hobo, she can be like, "This was before they were famous. Back when they back when they just commentated on a Rapid Pixel Racing League. And now look at them sitting in the Formula 1 box."
We'd have to, if we ever become famous, we'd have to delete a lot of footage.
No, you just like, well, we download it first. Download it, save it, make an archive. We're not that bad. I feel like if we were to OTT, we would not be able to commentate.
That is very true.
I feel like we just bring a little pizzazz, a little bit of fun. And if at any moment people were like, "Oh, please don't say that," we just wouldn't.
Yeah, Joe across the line, 131.8, which goes up to 4th place right now.
Yeah, got Moylan just coming around turn 12 now. Again, starts out wide, comes in. Late apex now on the run down. Through turn 13 on the run down to 14. Gets that in, looking quite nice so far for Moylan, and now turn 15. This one can be an absolute bitch. Low traction, easy to spin out. And here he comes now, DRS wide open. What's the time going to be? It's going to be a 1:31.0 there, so it puts him up to 3rd position. Decent little time there. Still not got the fuel light flashing, so he definitely has quite a bit of fuel on board. Moylan just going to go around, try and get a banker on and just rinse these tyres, I think.
Have a look where Booker Bronco is getting a bit of a... never mind. Invalidated it, and he spun, and he's into the island, and somehow keeps his car with all 4 wheels.
How is he still... Yeah, how is he still in this? That's ridiculous.
I've spun it there many a time. It looks like he got a bit offline, get out of the way of his teammate, Hazojo. So, Hazojo looks like he's got damage as well, so yeah, maybe there was a bit of contact in the two.
Oh, Lulu's invalidated this time. I'll tell you what, actually, Mrs. Moylan, if you bought some like DXT merch, like a T-shirt or something, I'd happily, if you got it sent to like Hobo and then he sent it to me and I sent it to you or something, I'd happily sign it for you. we could easily make that happen.
Yeah, probably good.
I've got some Sharpies at work. I'll grab one and.
There's a thing with all. Just sign it with Hobo and Nero or just for signatures. You got Almighty Evan about to cross the line.
I haven't really got like a Nevo signature.
I guess I'm paper in a minute of practice. I've always got my own one. But I see no one.
I've got my own one for my name, but I'm not. I never signed Nevo. I'd make it. I mean, my handwriting's shit anyway, but it would look sick. Look at that. Look, do I get a discount? I will do it. Yeah, see, yours doesn't really flow. Nevo flows. I can literally just start from the end and just like not pick up the pen.
Yeah. Just go wee.
Woo-wee, woo-woo.
It's like my signature, to be honest. You start with a. I don't even do like the first part of my name. I just do the D and then the where. So it's like D and then. So I do the D. I go up. I make the W, and then I make a little bit of the E, and then squiggle the rest.
Yeah, see, like, I remember like being like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old and practicing my fucking like my signature, and then it just changes so much. When you start signing lots of stuff, you just like, I just usually just do like A and then J, and then if I do like a proper signature, it's like A J then body face at the end. But it looks, and then I do a little squiggle underline it because I'm a fancy bastard.
Literally, mine's. You described mine as I was doing it. I'm gonna send you a picture of mine.
I bet ours are well similar randomly. Like, we're
probably
so
are quite similar.
Probably well similar. I'll try and sketch it out or something. I'll try and draw a draw tool and show you with my finger or something.
There's my one anyway. There's my one.
Yeah, see, so mine's just got more of like more letters into it, but the squiggle, where you've gone underneath, that's what I do. I just go underneath, but I don't go back through. So I go from the end of it, from the E, I just flick back down from the E and like do it underneath. That's kind of weird. So Lulu,
I'm trying to make a. I've got an idea for a hobo one.
Miss Moyland, if you go to, you're in a DXT Discord. If you scroll down on the sidebar, you'll see like the merch bit, and then you can have a look from there. And you've got obviously the Tea Time kind of league one. You've got the Heads Up podcast one, which we actually need to probably bring back at some point because we haven't done a podcast in months. To be fair.
I need to think of a DXT one as well, like, to put DXT in it.
Got Alex
I like
around
that.
turn 15.
But I'm practicing the hobo.
Alex going to set a 132.6, so that gets him 11th. It's enough to get him through, but I feel like it's so close. Whoa, Alex, skipping all the corners. Is this Pascal again, or Pedro? It's Pascal, isn't it? It's Pascal. Why is everyone cutting the track for? Alex, what are you doing? I'm pretty sure this isn't allowed. It's not allowed in many leagues. You can't cut the track, can you?
No, definitely can't.
He's got plenty of time as well. Look at him. Look at him. Just cutting everything out. Chubb, not going to make in time. Oh, Chubb. Oh, at least you got some practice last week, Chubb, eh? From the back. Even we have to do it. He's Alex literally, no F's given, just cutting absolutely every possible corner that he can. How's he going to do this one? I feel like he's just going to cut back through and just skip that one. Pretty much, dude. Yeah, then he's going to cut this. Oh, almost lost it. He's going to take the slightly different way there as well over the pathetic little gravel, and then come into the pits. And he, wow. I mean, to be fair, it didn't save him that much time. No, okay. But if he crossed the line, it probably would have been like a 120. So he saved himself maybe like 10, 12 seconds. But that feels like not much time considering what he did. And it's like
that is quite a lot in Formula 1.
Well, yeah, obviously it's a lot in Formula 1, but like over the grand scheme of things, it doesn't seem like that much. But let's hope people. I mean, it's quarter stream now, so let's hope he doesn't get penalised. He might get penalised. I'm sure Chubb could probably tell me. So Avi now coming through the last corner. On the rundown, what's he going to set? Obviously needs to beat a 132.7 to get himself into top 15. I have quite a lot of confidence that Avi's going to beat that. A 130.5 to go top of the pile.
Good time. Oh, sorry. The reason I've not been very chatty, I was trying to practice my dick signature, just in case.
Yeah, no. Miss Moylan's asking for our address, man. Like, if you generally buy one, Miss Moyland, there is one condition that I'll sign it. I want to know your first name.
They'll never get it signed.
I want to know your first name. I'll write a nice little. I'll properly sign it. I'll be like 2, blah blah blah.
I've got an idea for the DXT bit, but it's just the fucking the rest of it.
Yeah, so we've got Mr. Carl out now. But yeah, I'll happily DM you my address so you can send the t-shirt to have it signed.
Okay, I've got a hobo bit that I like. Sorry.
I see. I probably
Genuinely.
won't include DXT just because DXT is like not a good thing to sign. It doesn't. I don't know. That just doesn't flow at all.
You can do. You can make it flow. Don't make it work.
Yeah, but you've written Hobo and like crossed it out.
No, the one that I've circled. The one I've circled.
Yeah, but you've done Hobo and then put a line for it.
Yeah, no, I always put a line for it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, see, something like
That's how I
that.
signed
See,
shit.
my Evo one, I would probably just. I don't know. I don't know how I'd. I always feel like I need to have like a little fancy little flick or something. As long as you send it back to me and don't give it, I would never do you dirty like that, Mrs. Cole. I'd definitely send it back.
I like. Okay, I got like a kind of DXT thing that I like.
I don't have a pen here or a bit of paper, otherwise I'd practice mine. But
It's still very hard. Like, it's very hard to write something other than your name. It's really weird. Alright, no, back to F1. Booker Bronco look like he's struggling, although he is 2 seconds up right now as he goes down sector 2, approaching the first heavy braking points.
so he's 2 seconds up, but obviously that's a decent first sector. But obviously he struggled in this middle part. This is where he lost it.
This is where he lost it before, yeah. So
Yeah.
he needs to just try and keep off the curb. He needs to keep as far to the left as he can, which he's not at the
That's
minute.
it. We'll
And you
ride
just gotta
over that
throw
curb,
it in.
Booker. Throw it in here. You used to have
You
to
need
let
to
off.
ride that curb. You need to ride that curb a lot on the right. Here as well, it's difficult areas. It's like a double braking zone, really. Bit slow on the throttle, but it's not too bad. Again, there's a late apex on this corner, which is good. Bit slow on the exit. Needs to keep tight with that line, really. Needs to tight with that curb and throw it right into this left-hander as he approaches the final. That's it, nice and tight line there. Riding the curb on the way out, which is nice. But again, he's cutting across the track a lot, which is using up a lot of grounds. And it's only good enough for a 133, but it's a huge improvement, 9 seconds. There's definitely improvements being made.
Right, I'm about to DM you, Miss Morland.
Oi.
Yeah. Cheeky little wave first.
What else we got? Who else we got on board with now? Let's jump on board with Joe. So Joe's out of qualify. Well, he's retired. He thinks he's safe. GDC's got a time to make it round. Moylan just retired in the pits, which is good for him.
Could you imagine, right? If we send her address and she's like, oh, I live around the corner from her. Could you imagine how weird that would be?
That would be quite nuts.
Do I get a discount? Miss Morland, you'll have to ask Hobo about that. He's the one that sets up the shop. I don't have any control over the shop.
I don't think I run the discounts. I can let you know what the next one is. That's probably the best I can do.
Do you not run the discounts? You add this? No, wait. You set up a discount, you prick.
Nah, it's automatic. No, it's automatic. I can set them up, but they're pretty much just set in stone.
Can you not just quickly set up a code, like a one-time use code?
No.
Oh, that's what shit.
I can pick when the discounts are. There are set discounts.
Why don't you just set one up now?
That's what I'm doing.
Just quickly, just wait there, Miss Morland. And then set one up right now, so that you can order it through a discount.
Where is it?
So,
Booker 30.
33.9. To be fair, for Booker, that's a respectable time. I'm proud of Booker there.
That ain't bad.
She lives 13 hours away from me. Oh, not around the corner then, no.
It's Scottish.
13 hours. Holy. Yeah, but to be fair, like I'm right down the southeast, so.
Where is she?
I don't know.
In the north.
Yeah, she's obviously very north or like proper west. I don't think there's anywhere far enough.
Are you Scottish? No, what it is? I know what it is. She's moved to Memorial, isn't she? She's in Sheffield.
Oh, Sheffield. That's not 13 hours though. Sheffield's about 6 from me, I think.
No. Wait, 13's a bit of a mish.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. 13 is like.
It's just come by. That's like Australia, that distance. Like fucking hell, that's
13 hours
miles.
away drive. She must be like Scotland or like
No,
Wales.
that's that.
Is Wales 13 hours?
No, it can't. That can't be walking.
No, but think how like east I live, mate. Like think how southeast I live, mate. Like I'm like at the
Yeah,
bottom
but
of the
13
UK.
hours. What is that driving 13 hours? I can't. Maybe it's just a walk. You try to throw
Can you
you
imagine
off.
what yeah, 30 hours walk? It's 13 hours if I cycle.
Recycle? Oh fucking hell!
No, no,
Anything's
no, no.
13 hours if you
That's
cycle.
not what she said. That's not what she said.
Oh,
Make it imagine. That's what it'd be like. 13
I was
hours.
about to say.
13 hours by unicycle, not even bicycle. One wheeled. Just
So back to F1. We're saying goodbye, unfortunately, to Hudzojo, Booker, and Chubb, who did join but joined late, unfortunately. But at least he's made it. So 18 drivers in this race,
that's it.
and
All
we'll
about the
have the
numbers.
rest. Carl's made it into Q2. Will he get into Q1 again?
Oh yeah, I'm expecting to see some good stuff from Carl here. Want to see another
There you go.
Q3.
Prices and promos. A promo campaign. Okay, our next promo is next month. Might be able to change that actually.
I tell you what, if you set up a discount code for right now, I'll buy some DXT merch.
Done.
See? There you go, Mrs. Moylan. That's what he wants from me. He wanted me to buy DXT thing for so long.
Oh wait, I can't.
You can't
Wait,
even
okay.
do like a one-time
No, I
discount.
can. No, I can. I can do one, but
It's your fucking shop, mate. I know it's set up, but it's your shop.
I could
like...
start it. I can't do it for now, but I can have one for tomorrow.
That's not good enough.
Like I can't set one up for today, but I can set it up for tomorrow. So from tomorrow until the 3rd of April, there will be a 20% off everything discount. 20% off all DXD merch.
Okay.
That's starting from tomorrow, the 3rd of March. There you go.
She lives in Inverness. There you go. Yeah. So yeah.
Fucking hell. But wait, that's still, it ain't 13 hours. Is it 13 hours, really?
I suppose you never think about it though, do you? But yeah, it must be. I mean, from me as well. Don't forget, you're a bit fair. So for you, it'd be like 11 hours, 10, 11 hours. It takes you about like an hour and 45 to get to me, right?
Yeah, hour and a half, yeah. Give or
Yeah.
take.
So. Oh, did you buy some DXT merch, Morland? Go on, lad.
Yeah, Moreland did. Moreland was in DXD match. I will link the site. Where is the site? I know no one's asked.
But yeah,
The
the condition is, Mrs. Moylan, that you have to tell us your first name.
You can sign it, obviously. You haven't got to sign your first name.
Yeah.
Stop.
I'll sign it. Well, it depends who you send it to first. If you send it to me, I'll send it to Hobo. Or if you send it to Hobo, he'll send it to me, and I'll send it back to you. Either way.
Send it to you first, and then I can come down. I can be an excuse to come down to see you.
Oh wait, send it to me, right? I'll get Hobo to come down to me. We'll live stream us signing it for you, Mrs. Moylan. How does that sound? We'll do a video of us signing it. That's what we do for our fans, because we're all about the people. And it'd also probably be the only thing we ever sign for anybody. Apart from collecting a package.
Pretty much.
Makes us feel special.
I'm bored with Lulu. I think that's at the first lap.
Yeah, I'm just got aboard with Lulu. He's coming down now to turn 1. That's actually quite nice from Lulu there. That's nice turn 1 and 2 here.
Getting blanked by our New Zealand friend.
He goes now turn 3 and 4. And now round into turn 5. Oh, a bit wide there. Didn't invalidate though, so he's all fine. Around turn 5. And turn 6, turn 7. Actually, yeah, that's it. That's it, that's fine, Miss Moylan, that's fine.
What did you say?
She's going to put her name on it when she sends it to me. Don't just put Mrs. Moylan though, I swear down, if there's not a first name there.
Mate, if you...
Oh, Lulu's lost it!
Lulu's gone!
Oh, well held,
Mate,
Lulu.
can you imagine the
well
scenes
held.
in the household if she said that's in Mrs. Moylan?
Yeah. Here we go, that on board
I
with Johnny
think we
Stokes. He
saw
comes down turn 3.
McLaren. Oh no, McLarens have DNF, not DNF. Have invalidated it. I thought it was the slipstream on the McLaren boys. Who else is about to cross the line? Carl is coming round sector 3 right now as he goes past Al Jadifa. Yellow flags are waving from the McLarens. I think they're just slowing down to get out the way though. So it's always good in the hood.
So the discount starts from tomorrow, Mrs. Moreland. Here we go, Johnny Stokes now on the run down to turn 10. Takes it absolutely flat, no lift in here. On the medium tyres as well. Coming through turn 11. Nicely taken there from Johnny, now on to turn 12. With Dutch Fate says a 133.0 on the soft tyres apparently. Yeah, Erez on the mediums, a 131.9. That's a nice time from Erez as well.
Mediums as well.
Erez has been on point this season. He really has. Here we go now, turn 15 from Johnny. On the power, on the run down now to the straight. DRS wide open. What's he going to do? It's going to be a 1:32.1 there. So again, decent time on the mediums from Johnny, but Erez's time was just very, very clean. What's GGC's on his out lap? Who else we got going? Carl, obviously invalidated, going around again.
We're going to see a McLaren Masterclass again. McLaren
oh, a little slipstream here. El Stefano. Oh, he moved out the way and then went, oh yeah, slipstream. Look at Moylan just getting that time down, and El Stefano, we're going to see him probably just shoot down to the inside and let Moylan go.
Straight lined it.
He could have. That would have probably put Moylan off though. That's always the most off-putting thing, isn't it, really?
No, but he could have carried on here.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, could you imagine? Yeah. 1:31.3 there on the mediums. Oh, that's a nice time from Evan. Moylan now on to turn 10. Has it flat. What's he going to get from it?
Moylan takes a very long sweeping line to that corner.
Yeah, he does. There we go, late apex.
Joe Roberts goes up into 4th for 1:32.7.
Look at this now, through turn 14 for Moyland. His lap time is looking pretty tasty so far on the medium tyres. He's got to beat, well, he doesn't need to, but he's got the 1:31.3 from Evan to rival here. On the run down now to the line. DRS wide open, and what is it going to be? It's going to be a 1:31.1 there from Moyland. Oh, that's a tasty time.
And mediums as well, very, very quick. On board with Scotty at the moment in the Red Bull. He's just coming around sector 3 now on the soft tyres. That'd be an interesting one.
So Speedy with a 1:32.7 there on the mediums. Alex on a 1:32.0 on those mediums there. So again, a good time. I'm trying to think what the car's going to be. There's some really fast time on these mediums.
Yeah, there are.
I'm going to start thinking like a Alge for there with a 1:32.7 as well. I'm thinking
that's probably the cut-off point.
I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking Joe's 1:32.754 could be the cut-off. And Scotty here with a 1:30.3, but he's on the soft tyres, but just wants to safely get through.
This could cause another U though.
It could. This could cause an upset now, people, because now you're looking at, I mean, him being like 8 tenths quicker.
Let's have a look who we got for. So
who we
got
else coming around now?
Lulu's at the start.
Avi. Here we go, on board with Avi now. Through turn 1.
Mr. Smooth himself.
Here we go, coming round turn 4. Down into turn 5 now for Avi. On these medium tyres as well. Around this long turn 6 now. Little turn 7, little left kink. Trying to watch some of the sector times here.
Yeah, so same here. I'm just having a look as well who else is on the laps. Then I've got to jump back for Lulu. He's started his lap now. Keep an eye on him.
That was nice turn 8 from Avi there.
So stuck to the ground, isn't he, in his setups? Like, even
Avi's car always seems stable as anything, but he is. That's why we call him Mr. Smooth. Like, apparently a purple sector 1 according to the game. Flat turn 10. Here we go through turn 11. Hugs in tight before going out wide, coming back in now for this turn 11. Oh, that was nice on the exit now. How's he going to do turn 12? Really wide. Gets it back in just about to the apex there, early on the power.
And he hugs that curb line, which was exactly what he meant to do, to throw it back into this corner here.
Turn 14, doesn't quite get the nose right in there, but let's see what he's got now on the run down to the line. This is going to be looking like quite a quick time. I think this could be rivaling. He could slap bang in the middle of Moyland and Evan here. Let's see what it is. He does. well, just outside 1:31.4. So again, really nice time there from Avi. Okay, so who else we got out here? We've got Lulu on this set of mediums. Coming around turn 15 now, final corner on the run down to the line now. I'm going to say he's going to be doing a 1:32.6. What's it going to be?
He's overshooting
or 1:32.9, okay, but Gets him into 11th, so just outside. Very close to Rob though, the Williams boys turning it up.
The car was on a soft lap, he just started now. So
Yeah,
we'll
see,
what
people like Carl and if El Stefano stays out in these softs, they could cause some upsets here.
Well, Carl's been doing like really well to get into Q3 the last 2 weeks.
Well, this is the thing, like his qualifying's been on point the last couple of races. I mean, he's not got the 100% record like I have, obviously, but I mean...
well, after 2 races now.
Hey, 2 out of 2 I'll have, you know.
2 out of 2 this season.
100%.
It is, do you know what? I know that says long quali's got its downsides and that, but I do really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's alright. Depends if you like the track, I think.
Oh,
that's
a Carl's
yeah, that's it. Broke a little bit too early there. So that's going to cost him probably a few tenths of a second, that, but it's still going to be okay. He's on the soft tyres. They're looking like they're about 6 to 7 tenths quicker than the mediums. Let's see what Carl's got. Oh, yellow in sector 3, that's through turn 13. That's just El Stefano, I think. Yeah, El Stefano. I think that was just him letting him through as well. So here's Carl through turn 12. That was a nice turn 12, Carl. Go on, lad. Moylan's on an outlap on these soft tyres.
He's getting tagged in things.
Oh, really wide there. Thought about going into pits, old card, and backed out of it. Kane decided no, he's going to finish his lap. Coming through the final corner now. It's going to be looking... Oh, it's going to be close to a Rob time, I think. Rob and Speedy time, possibly. What's it going to be? A 132.2. Lifts him up to 8th place. Go on, Carl. 8th place, 132.2.
And there's definitely time to improve there as well.
There is a bit. Yeah, obviously, he had that really poor turn 8.
Well, we've got El Stefano now going to get a tow from the Moyland.
So I think McDutchface there just on the 131.6. He did. So McDutchface up to 5th place, 131.6 on those medium tyres. And now Speedy, like we said, that cut off now. He's going to have to find
pulled
half
out
a second.
a little bit too quick there for El Stefano. El Stefano wanted that drag a little longer down the straight.
Let's see what El Stefano's got. He's on these soft tyres, obviously a lap hold. I mean, he doesn't have enough time now to come in for a fresh set of tyres, so he's going to have to make these work. He's going to have to get a time.
Maybe go around again. He could possibly go around one more time.
I mean, he could go round. He could do like a slow lap to, if he's got enough fuel, he could do a slow lap, recoup some of his ERS. But he doesn't have enough time to come in.
Wear.
Yeah, that's only downside. But let's see what he's got here. What's he going to do? Coming around through turn 13 now into turn 14 from El Stefano.
That was a nice 13 and 14 as well.
It was quite smooth.
Nice
What's he going to have into turn 15 now? So looking at the time that I've seen, it's going to be close. It's going to be close between him and Al Jadifa and Carl here. What's he going to set? A 132.9. So lifts him up to 13th there. Does he have enough fuel in there to go round twice? He needs to save this lap and then go again the next one if he's got the fuel.
GGC now has jumped on board with him. He went a bit wide through sector 3 there, so he should be okay, I suppose.
He's got to turn 13
cost him
now.
a lot of time. Yeah, he's gone very wide now.
He's coming in. He won't have enough time to come back out. That is not enough time to come back out from that.
Still got a little bit of time, only 2 minutes.
Yeah, but it takes about 30 seconds to get back in the pit box and then to come back out. It's close. He could make it.
I think he'll be alright. Carl's third.
Carl is third. 131.3 from Carl there. Go on, Carl. Go on, Carl.
Carl jumped to third.
Carl did what I did in Bahrain. That's literally what Carl's done.
caused a huge upset.
Carl has caused the biggest upset since Will Smith slapping Chris Rock yesterday. Like, genuinely,
I was wondering when it was going to come up.
It just sometimes it fits. Sometimes
how long has it been? It's been a good, 40 minutes?
Yeah, about 40 minutes since we were speaking about it.
Oh, God.
Okay, so, who else?
I think
Johnny
Johnny's
on
in a bit of trouble
lap?
now. He's got to improve a lot on their mediums.
Yeah, I think I feel like Carl's safe. Like I feel like Avi.
Oh yeah, Carl's 100% safe.
I feel like Avi and
Dutchface
is safe, and I think Erez could come a cropper a little bit if people decide to change.
Oh, El Stefano's come in, so he definitely won't have enough time. Speedy's come out again, so obviously he wants to get into top 10.
Yeah, he's on mediums though. He wants to start on those mediums. Does he
Johnny's
think he can find about 0.4 of a second though? And that's just to pip Al Jadifa. It's going to be
it's going to be a lot. we'll stay on board with Johnny for the time being.
I mean, I feel like Joe thinks
Oh,
he
he's
can
gone
get
wide
on
already. John's
31s.
made a mistake.
Oh, he has. He hasn't invalidated though.
Somehow.
I think
I don't think he's got enough time to get round though.
He's gonna have to gun it if he wants to get round.
No, he won't. There's no way he'll get round. It's a 1 minute 30 lap. Like it don't take 30 seconds to get to this part of the track. I think he's done.
Yeah, that could be Johnny now looking on the edge of elimination here. Al Jadifa's still in the pits though, so Al Jadifa's trusting in his 132.3.
I mean, it's going to be closer for
We've got Lulu as well.
That guy Alex.
Well, Lulu's on the softs as well, and I mean, yeah, we could see Alex. I mean, Alex isn't an outlap, and Alex
is quite far away.
Oh,
he's 30 seconds away.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it. I don't think Alex is going to make it. Lulu's about to start. Let's jump aboard with Alex and see. I mean, he's invalidated this lap. Obviously, it's an outlap. It doesn't matter. He's got 20 seconds. I'll be able to tell you when he gets round. Oh, I tell you what, mate.
It's close.
It's got to be bloody close for Alex.
I don't think it's enough. If Joe starts his lap.
It's not enough. Is he coming
Lulu's going to start his lap now.
Enough.
Yeah, he's not.
Oh, okay, so Lulu's on his lap, Joe's on his lap. Lulu is further around though, isn't he? Or is he not?
No, he's further back.
Not. Okay, so we'll jump on board with Speedy.
Keep an eye on his sector time, so we can't work out exactly where he needs to be.
That's it.
Based on what he's doing. So at the moment,
it should tell us based on what he's got.
4 temps up.
4 temps up.
Already got him up into 10th.
Okay, so that's if he stays like this, it's enough. So he also had a really bad first sector. Now he just needs to improve a little bit going here. But then you still got Lulu on the softs.
Yeah, he's 2 temps. That's 2 temps down at the moment from Lulu.
Oh, Lulu's messed up the first sector. Here we go now. Joe coming through turn 8 and turn 9.
Lulu might have had a good first sector on them mediums he did before, so he might be okay still. 5 temps up now, so that brings him still ahead of Al Jadifa, not ahead of Johnny Stokes yet. So Johnny Stokes is
he's invalidated.
Safe.
Joe's invalidated.
Joe
he went too wide.
Joe is out.
Went
so
too
all
wide.
Lulu's got to do is beat a 1:32.3.
He just needs to gain a little bit of time. What was Lulu's sector time? Did you see?
I didn't see it.
Oh no! I'll tell you what though. I mean, I don't know. The lap time's not looking too fantastic. We'll get.
I guarantee though, Joe will be absolutely fuming with that.
Joe will be fuming. I mean, he gets tyre choice now. I'll tell you what though. Looking at the times now, actually,
he's done it.
I think he's alright. He's on the power. It's about 125. It's going to be close, but I think we could see Lulu here creeping through into Q3. What's it going to be?
Oh,
he backs off.
Now.
He backs off and comes 11th. Oh, Lulu, you teasing me? You naughty. So Lulu backs off there. Maybe doesn't want to start on the softs.
Nah, Lulu knew he didn't make it, so he wanted to give us a little show.
No, I reckon he could. I mean, he braked. Think how easily you can use 3 temps there.
Yeah. Not.
I mean, it would have been close.
I think he'd have been just under it anyway.
It would have been close, but he didn't even really try. Like he braked and was only 3 temps.
He wants to be behind Carl. No, Carl was in 3rd.
I mean, that is perfect from Lulu though. Like, he nailed it. Got 11th. Like like if you're not in a top 10 or if you're not going to be 1st or 2nd, you want to be 11th for the free tyre choice. Lulu has smashed that, to be honest. So there we go. The 10 people going through to Q3. We've got Scotty, Moyland, Carl, Evan, Avi, McDutchface, Erez, Alex, Johnny Stokes, and Al Jadifa there. So both Hasses getting through to Q3. But yeah, saying goodbye
to Lulu, Speedy, Rob, El Stefano, and GTC. But that is a great. Obviously, we Aston Martin, that's always brilliant from them to get up there as well. But both Red Bulls as well are up there. Both Hasses are up there. Like, as a constructors battle goes, that is very good from them.
Miss Moylan said he wants to be behind Carl in the race as Carl is coming for him. Ah, fair enough. Well, now he might be right behind Carl.
Yeah, it's very true. Unless Carl plays it smart, gets a 5-place grid penalty, ends up in 11th, pushes it up into 10th.
Could you imagine? But what if, right? What if Carl starts 9th instead of 10th, right? And then just breaks. Go. It doesn't get off the line. It just doesn't go. Or reverses.
Pull an Al Jadifa and let's go straight into the back of someone else.
Yeah, that's it. Just starts a chain reaction.
Sorry, Al Jadifa.
He's not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. So Scotty's gonna be the first one to come out. Oh no, then mine is not because he's further down the grid. We've got, I think that's Evan or Avi. Not too sure. It must be Avi. Yeah, it is Avi. There you go. Avi's first one to come out on track.
Damn, I'm one of these.
It will be good to watch this session now. See who gets where.
It'll be interesting to see. It's actually it's not even like a proper mix, but you still got some of the same faces, but it's mixed up definitely. Like you with Carl. I mean, Al Jadifa always usually kind of creeps into Q3.
Yeah.
I mean, Carl's obviously been making it, but it's going to be interesting to see what people can do now.
Yeah, you got Dutch face. We always see. Like, yeah, basically everyone apart from Carl. Well, Carl's the new face to the top 10 gang. The Q3
Well, yeah, that's
gang.
it. That's it, really. Everyone else is kind of usually always makes it. There's been a few little blips from some people, but
I bet Johnny Stokes is definitely relieved that Speedy and Lulu probably both didn't make it through to Q3. Lulu says allow it.
no, Lulu. We shall not.
Mrs. Moylan, you are correct. Pressure has got to him. Yeah, I reckon he did. He didn't want the pressure of being in Q3. I don't think he could take it. He's not Carl, is he?
I wonder if Scotty and Alex are going for some slipstream stuff. They're out like one in front of the other.
They are very close together.
They're very close.
Alex is also invalidating his lap, but obviously this is an out lap, so it doesn't really make a difference. They're a bit too close for this kind of game, I think.
We'll probably see Alex back off.
Alex has back off, yeah, he's backed off. To do this properly, they've got to be like, one's got to be on the out lap, one's got to be on their hot lap to do it properly.
Yeah. So here we go. Let's jump.
Started his lap.
I'm going to jump on board with Scotty here. Let's see what Scotty's got on the soft tyres now.
Oh, different PO. Oh, never mind, because Abby just invalidated it. I was thinking, I didn't POV.
Oh,
Jump on board with me.
So here's
I'll
Scotty.
jump on
That
Alex,
is a
his
nice turn one. Yeah, you jump on board with Alex. Oh, Scotty's going to... Didn't invalidate him, though, and he's kept some good speed up there. That's probably not going to hurt him too much.
And right behind that, we've got Moylan as well, and we've got Almighty Evan. So just to keep our these three very close
Yeah,
together.
a lot of people out at the same time here.
22 seconds for Alex so far on his first sector.
So Scotty's on the run down now to turn 8.
Carl's
gonna handle this.
qualifying 10th.
Breaks out about 75 metres to turn 8 there, through turn 9. It's quite a tidy little bit there from Scotty. Rides over that curb now on the run down to turn 10. Pretty much almost everyone apart from Carl's out on track.
Yeah, Carl's doing shock, I think.
Yeah, he's like, what? Third?
Carl's trying to organise his deal with Mrs. Moylan.
That's it, he goes, right, yeah, that's it. I'll make you free again, love. What
You know what that means? The deal's on, you know.
That's it.
Get
out the briefcase.
Where have I got to finish? There we go. So, approaching the last few corners now. Scotty will cross the line first, followed very
Turn
quickly by
14
his
from
teammate.
Scotty here. It's looking quite nice. Oh, this is looking quite tasty, you know. It's going to be a 130. I reckon it's going to be
I think Alex is a bit off the
130.
pace, to be honest.
130.3 there from Scotty. Nice little lap time. We have seen
131.3, a second behind.
Yeah.
Moylan's going to cross the line now.
131.1.
Splits.
Okay. Splits them, but obviously that's not the best lap time. Johnny
Erez.
Stokes, who's next? Is it Erez? It will be Erez, and it's going to be a 130.9. Okay. So Scotty's looking pretty tasty right now. I was just going around with Dutch Face. Dutch Face is, I think, going to be the next guy.
Yeah, the Dutch Face is definitely the next one. Followed by Al Jadifa as well, who's coming down into sector 3 now, as we speak. 121 as it hits the corners. It could be a decent time. I don't think it's going to be a 130. Probably a 131, 132.
With Dutch Face 130.32. Oh, a provisional pole here for McDutch Face. He did. That's a nice lap time for both of these guys. McDutch Face and Scotty here. Much quicker than the rest of the field right now. Johnny Stokes now on a hot lap. Coming through turn 2. Let's see what Johnny's got.
I want to keep an eye on Al Jadifa now as he comes around the last corner. The nice exit now to get anywhere close to the top boys. He's going to set a 131.4. There we go. 1.1 into 6th place. As we got the everyone else now coming back rounds.
Oh, Stefano said he was on mediums for his lap time. It showed me you on soft. Sorry, Stefano. I always have one person in here which isn't like on the right tyres. I don't know why.
The game's crap.
Pretty much, yeah. So here we go.
Everyone's
Johnny now coming through turn 9. Going to be on the rundown now to turn 10.
He's got to finish top 10. That's the deep. That's our deep.
Okay.
Is that I can't say it. Alright, deal. Deal. Uh,
A 1:29.7 from Evan there. Go on, Evan. What a lap time that is. That could be a tough one to beat.
That will be a tough one to beat. Johnny Stokes now into the last few corners as well, going around turn 13. Approach, throws it into 14. And the final corner now.
What's Johnny going to get here? Coming
Nice
through turn
exit
50.
through that as well.
That was quite nice. I don't know if it's going to be quick enough for that 1:29 though. What's it going to be from Johnny? Crosses the line. 1:30.2. So still about half a second off Evan's time.
Hey Ferret, welcome to the stream, pal.
Hello Ferret, mate. How's it going, Gaz? Also funny, I think it's a McLaren thing, man, because it is always you or Moylan, to be fair.
Carl's still not out yet. Carl's leaving to the last minute. Obviously, he just negotiated his deal. He's probably feeling quite happy about himself.
He's getting Mrs. Carl to sign it. Sign it. Sign it.
Oh god, I'd never want to know what their dealing is. I can guess, but I don't want to know. To keep the mystery. We've got Evan. Evan's coming into the pits now.
Carl's out now.
Great time from Evan.
So Avi is on a lap. Jump back on board with Avi. He's coming down now into turn 8. Oh. It looks so good when he's fucking turning that car, man.
Nothing on TV, so me and Toby are watching.
Well, welcome Toby as well then, mate. You're in the right place. You don't need to be watching TV, mate, when me and Hobo are on the mic.
I'm saying, we watch us, mate. You don't need to watch TV. TV's overrated.
Well, we're better than anything you find on Netflix.
100%. Maybe we should come up with a Netflix series of this.
Drive to Survive.
Yeah.
It'd be more interesting.
Oh, 100%. And it'd be probably more real life as well. No fakeness.
That's why I haven't watched the latest season. It's all fake.
It's not bad, but yeah, you can tell bits are.
Well, yeah, they changed tracks as well. Like they'll
Yeah.
be showing a view, and then they'll switch it to another track. Here we go, Avi. 1:30.4. Gets him fifth.
Last corner, not cleanest.
Okay. So Scotty's on another outlap. Everyone else in the pits. Carl
as well.
So I think is Carl going to be the next? No, it's got to be Scotty. Okay.
Mrs. Carl said she would watch it. Good thing on a new name. We can't quite drive to survive. We've got to be better than that. The heads up.
Yeah. That.
Oh. The XTT Live BTS behind the scenes.
GXT Racing Chronicles.
There we go. Scotty now.
Oh, he's already messed up turn 1 though, and he spun out on turn 2.
Oh, he's gone. Let's jump on with Carl and his little deal with Mrs. Carl. See how he gets.
Mind that for Scotty round here, Carl.
There
Nicely taken.
Well cleared out the way. But Carl now looking. He's been very, very quick. I've got to say, like, what did he do in his in the last session?
1:30.3, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was enough for third. So technically, it's still enough for third today. But he gets it again. It goes down the long straight now. DRS wide open.
Coming up into turn 8.
There we go. He didn't make a
Takes
mistake this time.
Yeah, done it better than he did last time.
Very smooth on the exit as well.
It's quite a tidy lap, you know.
It is. It's very clean. I mean, that's anything that screwed up the first time. Because obviously, this track gets like 167 layouts, I believe.
Yeah.
So he obviously got mixed with the layout he was doing. That was it. My pace has vanished in Q3. Yeah,
it's coldly validated. Back off, Cole. Recharge that battery. So we've got Scotty out there now.
My game's just frozen. No, I'm reporting you, bitches.
Oh,
That's sick. My game just went, no, it's not working anymore.
What an absolute letdown.
Pretty much.
Everyone's on an outlap now. Moylan's behind Johnny, I think it was. For anyone that's about to start their lap, what is Alex doing that's over revving his car, blowing up his engine? Scotty's obviously got this lap. Yeah, we'll say on board with Scotty actually. Got his Aussie slap. How's he going to do turn one this time? Oh, that looks in. Let's look at. Oh, look a little bit twitchy going around turn two, but does make it stick this time. Doesn't spit out on the run down now to turn three. Throws it in and is invalidated. Slightly too early in the turn in there, so the best Scott he can hope for now is fourth.
Big shame.
Avi's on an outlap.
Really well.
Erez. Oh, we've got Erez now coming through round into turn 5 and turn 6. Here we go, little kick to turn 7 here from Erez on the run down now to turn 8.
Here we go, we're back in. Where's Carl? There we go, back on board with Carl's lap. Let's get the same lap. I'll go around again.
Yeah, you invalidate.
Ah. What was his time though when he crossed the line?
Didn't look.
Such a letdown.
Erez is 2 attempts down at the moment. So
Oh, Carl's lost it again, no! He's got one more chance. The pressure of Q3 and the deal with Mrs. Carl is getting to him. He's gone again. Got to take it very easy now. He's got a traffic to wait for as well. Got to just try and feed back in if he wants any chance of crossing this line.
I don't think Erez is going to improve on this lap either.
Abi's gone really wide as well. I think Abi's just invalidated it. He has. He's
Abi's-
out lap though.
Yeah,
He's run out of time.
Run out of time. So let's see what his error is going to set. Can he beat his 130.6? And he doesn't. 130.9. Johnny Stokes is invalidated, so Johnny's the best he can do is second. McDutch faces out there now, coming down on the run to turn 8.
He also got
He's
Moylan
also got
as well,
Moylan
who's
behind
just
him. And there's Alex as well. In fact, Alex is closer to the line. What's Alex going to be setting as he comes round into turn 12? Starts really wide and then cuts it back in. Nicely taken there by Alex.
On sub with LGD first, he's going to cross the line now, see what he can do. Can he improve on 9th? Yes, the 7th place.
Nice.
Moylan down. So Alex
Moylan,
now.
Yeah, Moylan definitely needs to pull his finger out, and Alex is now coming up across the line.
He knocks him down.
130.9 goes to 7th. So Moylan now. So Johnny's invalidated. So let's jump on board with Moylan now coming through turn 12.
Oh, Dutch face is a 10th up. Rides the last corner a little bit too much maybe. But here we go, full throttle now to the line. He's going to set a 130.2. It's an improvement, but not enough. Lost a lot of time on that last corner, I believe.
Here we go with Moylan. This could be an okayish lap. Got a bit tail lappy on the accelerator though, and it's a 129.8 and goes up to second. I'll tell you what, if he had a better exit, on that last corner, that might have got him pole, but found a bit of pace right at the end when he needed to, Moylan, and gets himself up to second. So
1.2 second improvement is ridiculous.
There was Moylan giving everyone a bit of hope in the chat, saying, "Oh, my pace has vanished. Oh no!" And then boom.
Yeah, it's a bit, you know what it reminds me of? Lewis Hamilton. Oh, my tyres are gone. Bang, fastest lap. Bang, fastest lap. And Moylan definitely found
I can't believe you just compared Moylan to the GOAT, mate.
Only that a little bit.
Well, basically what he's saying, Moylan, is that you're a whiny bitch. No, I'm joking.
No, I didn't.
He did call you Verstappen, yeah. So there we have it. Your top 10, Evan with a absolute stonking lap, 129.7 there from Evan, taking pole position. Second place we've got Moylan, third place Johnny Stokes, fourth place McDutch Face, fifth place Scott Harris, sixth place Avi, seventh Erez, eighth Alex, ninth Al Jadifa and Carl there, who managed to invalidate every lap he tried. Unfortunately, starts 10th. Very, very close to Lulu. It should be Carl and Moylan battling, not me. I just messed up on stream.
Yeah, who was that? Carl.
That was Lulu.
Ah, Lulu. Big shame.
It's unfortunate, but here we go now. Just waiting for the guys to get onto the grid and start the formation lap. Lovely little picture of the pit lane at the Paul Ricard in France. So how's everyone been finding the new Formula 1 season in real life? I'm still not sold on the cars, to be fair. And yeah, I don't know. I just don't really know what to think of it. I'm expecting Carl to proper pull like a Michael Schumacher at the start of the race, just cut across Lulu. Just take his front wing off.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, as well. So it's guys giving us information laps. We'll go through the tyre choices and who's on what tyre. Start with the top 10, obviously. So, as we know from Q2, we've got Almighty Evan, Moyland, Johnny, Dutch Face all on mediums. Scotty on the soft tyres in 5th. Then we have Avi, Erez, that guy Alex Al Jalifa on the mediums. Carl's on the softs. And that rounds up your top 10. There's a strategy there at the bottom as well. Medium hard or medium soft medium. There's a change, or a soft medium medium, or a soft medium hard, which is pointless. Must do a soft medium medium. But there we go. So, on to the top 10. Sorry, the bottom 10, which have the free choice. We have Lulu, who did brake to get into this position. He's chosen the hard tyre, so strange tyre choice.
Oh, Lulu. Alright, Lulu's crashing out first.
And then we got Speedy, Rob, El Stefano, GGC, Hasojo, Booker, and Chubb all on mediums. So Lulu's the only one.
I'm sorry, Lulu, but the hards are tragic round here. You just don't get enough grip in them straight away. You'll have to be so careful.
He's banking of no safety car because the runoff areas are so huge. A safety car is quite unlikely around here. So he's hoping for a long...
No, you say that, mate, but the turn 7 is so low traction, a lot of people end up spinning out as they get onto this straight.
I just think the runoffs are so huge.
They are, yeah, they are huge, but you usually spin up and then turn into the barrier. That's the issue. There's also...
maybe that's what he's banking
There's
for.
also number 11. Yeah, but I mean... don't get me wrong, it could completely play off for Lulu, but every time I see people on hards around here, it never ends well, usually.
No, they're very slow.
And
this track is a very fast track.
Yeah, it's just the lack of grip they have. It takes like a good couple of laps to get any heat into them. And it's not what you want, especially at the start when everyone's so close and battling.
I think personally, if I was doing this track, I'd go for medium, soft, just to guarantee you're starting on the, or you're ending on the faster tyre.
I always avoid the hards. I mean, I avoid the hards on like any track, to be fair, but around here I avoid
certain tracks, maybe, but this track, yeah, I think it's a bit of a hard one for him. But we'll see. We'll stay on board. Hobo, yeah, I remember. So I actually mentioned it earlier before you come on that when I raced, I lost it where Booker lost it, and it was. I'm still convinced, Gaz, that it was some sort of glitch because there's no way that my back end just suddenly went. And my tyres went to like, I think basically what happened was my tyres went from like really hot to freezing in a split second, and I lost it and I hit the island. And I was in the pipe with Gaz. He goes, "How have I spun? How have I spun?" He's now got a worse tip of me forever. bitching like I normally do.
Almighty Evan there on pole position with Moyland in second, right behind him. I almost want to watch Carl and Lulu off the start, but we're not going to. We're going to watch. This was going to give us the best view. I think second place here maybe. 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights, and it's go, go, go. Looks like a good start there from Moyland. Oh, it does look like a really good start. Evan doesn't get away very quickly, but pulls in behind Moyland there. Moyland now takes a lead, and Carl is down into 14th. No, he's going back up. He's fighting with El Stefano, 13th place.
Wide there. Someone's on the back.
Avi has spun. That's gutted for Avi. Wait, we got a little bit of a battle going on here, have we? McDutch Face has got Almighty Evan, so Almighty Evan's start goes from bad to worse, as he's now down into 3rd position there. Scotty's up to 4th, Alex in the 5th, Johnny's in 6th, fighting with Erez. Is Erez gonna... Erez has stuck it out and is into 6th place, Johnny in the 7th. Lulu's up to 9th on those hard tyres, so good stuff from Lulu, but he's under pressure from Joe.
Yeah, Joe's coming up back inside now.
Yeah, Joe's got the inside now, down into turn 8. Who's going to be the last of the late breakers there? Oh, they're going side by side, and good by Lulu there. Yeah, really respectful, plenty of space there. Made it work. And those hard tyres are paying off for him at the moment. He might have to make me eat my words. El Stefano, oh no, wait, what happened there? Who was that? Oh, I think Booker just swerved to the inside there. I think it might have been covering off then. I thought his back end went.
He got very close to the back of Dutch Face there. Moyland
and Avi threw on Booker there.
Space. Moyland 1.4 away.
Yeah, Moyland got a great start there. Really good start, and has not looked back since. GGC up to 16th. Rob's in 15th. So Johnny's still behind Erez. There's still quite a few close people. You got Scotty on those softs right behind McDutch Face. Oh, he's struggling on the traction though, coming out of turn 15. I think if he had got some good traction there, you might be seeing, you would have seen Scotty attacking with Dutch Face going down into turn 1, but didn't happen like that. So let's quickly jump on board with Scotty now. Let's see what he's got coming down through turn 2, down on the run to turn 3. A little tip for everyone that not many people will do, and I got this actually from someone who's a good racer. On the run down to turn 3 is when you want to have a little bit of ERS going. You want to get on that button on the run down there because not many people use it there, but you actually gain quite a bit of time, and it can even have a run down into turn 3.
No one's pitting, so got no damage, assuming, on the first lap. As we see now, Scotty is going to start reeling in Dutch Face. Dutch Face is probably going to want to rinse a little bit.
Lulu, oh, is Joe going to try it again? Joe moves to the inside line. I think he might have Lulu covered this time as they come down into turn 8. And he does.
Great move.
Nicely done by Joe, and now Lulu's got Chubb for company. Chubb having a fantastic start. Started last. Was it bang on last?
Bang on last.
Chubb, it was, wasn't it? Up to 11th already on those medium tyres, so looking pretty good. Got Lulu in front of him. But decent there. And
Avi's now trying to make his way back up the track as he goes down the inside of Hudzojo. That's a very
still side by side,
move.
but Avi's made it work. Nicely done. And I think Hudzojo, is he going to lose out to Rob there? No.
Rob's having a little sniff, but he's gone really
gone
wide.
a little bit wide. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Rob and Hudzojo. Now Rob's stranded out there, and that's going to let GGC through. It looks like they're, I don't know, everyone seems quite slow on the acceleration here. I feel like GGC...
It's high fuel mode in a minute, so they're not doing, obviously not the absolute quickest.
Booker's right around there, going around the outside of Rob.
That was a
and gets the job done. Go on, Booker.
What a move from Booker.
Nice move from Booker there. Rob seems like he's struggling right now, but I wonder if he's got some wing damage from that little contact with
waving, but Scotty has got past McDutchface, who's spun.
Oh, McDutchface
is round.
He is round. That'll be what's the yellow flags for, and here he comes back on the track now. He's going to have to defend probably from Carl. Carl's on the outside. Oh, not quite enough alongside there to try and have a go with Dutchface.
He's still there, and
he's still there though. If he gets a good run, but I think Avi's going to go straight up the inside there, and Avi does go right up the inside.
Oh, hang on 1 second.
Is that Booker?
Spun.
Booker after that good overtake there drops it. Alex has managed to get past Evan here as well.
Rob's got past Soja at the back for 16th place. Simple move from him with DRS. Carl on the back of Avi, but not enough at the moment to do anything. Oh, someone else has spun. Someone else is round. It's Lulu.
No, Lulu.
Lulu's gone round.
Oh, see the hard tyres.
As well.
The hard tyres have effed him there, I reckon. That's only downside. He's doing so well in 9th position, looking pretty good, but can still run if he can get this pace back. He had some good pace there. And El Stefano, McDutchface. El Stefano
going very close together there.
McDutchface there, but it's so close. McDutchface goes quite wide. Oh,
wow. Take a little lunge in.
Yeah,
quite hard
and a very different line to El Stefano going through that turn 12 then.
That's the beauty of this they've got no racing line, these guys, so they can take any line they really fancy. We'll jump on board quickly with Evan as he's getting attacked quite a lot, or attacking a lot the back of Alex.
Trying to get that position back from Alex there.
A little train forming behind Alex as well. Scotty's kind of left him right now, which is what he
Scotty's left him, but he's not catching up with Moyland either. Moyland's got some really good pace on those medium tyres at the moment. The gap's now 3 seconds between Moyland and Scotty. But then you've got
now looking to go around El Stefano, but he's going to lose a place potentially to Avi, so these guys are going to go 3 wide potentially, but Avi backs out. El Stefano keeps place for the time being. That gave Dutchface a bit to think about there. Not easy to do.
It's so close between these these 4 guys as well. You've got Alex, and Evan.
Evan
Rowney
just got a simple move.
Yeah, nicely done there. Down the inside there of Alex. Gets his position back.
And same thing with Dutchface as well. I was going to do the same. And Avi can lose the same as well.
I think Erez is on the attack. Erez is looking to attack Alex there. Is he going to go? No, I don't think going on the inside of turn 10 is probably the smartest idea. So he doesn't do it. Now they're coming round into turn 11, and Alex has looked like he's looking a little bit of pace. Obviously had some good pace, got past Evan, and now he's dropping back from Evan. And he's under attack from Erez, and Johnny's right there waiting to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, and Erez, really good. Got a really good drive off that corner there. They're coming through turn 13, through 14.
He pulled right in front of Johnny Stokes there as well. Different lines these guys are taking.
Let's have a look now. There's going to be some DRS activated here. Johnny Stokes gets a better exit from turn 15 there over Erez. We could see Johnny trying to go up the inside here. Oh no, he's going to switch it to the outside, and Erez covers off the inside. How's this going to end up going? And Erez is very, very careful,
Sweeps
so
across.
fair play to Erez. Yeah, Johnny sweeps across and takes that 5th place from him there. Alex is still on the back. I mean, a DRS keeping him in the hunt of Evan. Scotty is now 3.5 back from Moyland. What else we got going on? We've got Speedy, Al Jadifa and Chubb. Obviously, Chubb now up at 9th position. Really good start from Chubb here.
There's a lot of battles on this track right now.
There's
Even
quite
like
a few little groups,
behind that
there?
as well. You got McDutch face, Avi, El Stefano. Well, El Stefano has
Yeah,
now
and
dropped
Carl's
the
there
pack.
as well. Carl's like right on the back of El Stefano.
Yeah, El Stefano's dropping a lot now. Carl's obviously got a lot of fast tyres, but he needs to make the most
And
of them.
Speedy. Oh, no, Jadifa's round.
Only a
Jadifa's
spin.
spun.
Only a spin.
That's right. Yeah, no damage there. So that's Chubb up to 8th position and now chasing down Speedy. One who's going to have the quicker.
Avi gets past
quicker out
Dutch
of
face
these two.
into 9th. So Avi and Dutch face will push up along right now, and that could bring Speedy and Chubb a bit to think about in a minute.
It's quite good because they're not really slowing each other down. They're fighting
they're
it
not
out,
at
but
all.
they're kind of getting past where it's not really affecting each other, and they end up kind of just swapping a bit of DRS.
Almost like
really.
a NASCAR slingshot.
Yeah, in a
They're
sense.
doing it at the same place all the time, and it's really helping them at the moment. Like, they don't want to be battling in corners where they're going to be slowing down. They want to keep doing that. It's the 5th lap of the race. They've got so much more to fight for. Just keep pulling themselves further and further up. They both had a bit of a shocking
I'll
start.
tell you what, Alex is actually
That's what
pretty
you gotta
close
do.
to the back of Evan here, and Johnny's obviously right on the back. They're all still pretty close. Even Erez is still on the back here. Is Alex is going to have DRS, and obviously Evan doesn't have that. Is that going to be enough? See, Alex
does
he's
have it,
catching.
though.
He
Yeah,
does
it's
have
not
it, but
enough.
he's catching, but not quite enough. He needs to be. Oh, and El Stefano and Carl are battling
You've
it
got
out.
to
Oh,
be on
Carl's
the
in the
gearbox.
pits. Carl's in the pits, going to get off them soft tyres.
Yeah, I think you've got to be on the gearbox with someone to make that
That's it.
move
Avi
work.
sets the fastest lap of the race as well, so Avi is making some moves, trying to catch up to the back of Chubb here. Chubb's still behind Speedy as they're coming through turns 3 and 4 right now. I wonder if...
I have noticed that the glitch has come back with the helmet cams, and Chubb has
Okay.
no helmet.
Chubb, an absolute nutcase.
Absolute psychopath is Chubb. We'll stay on board with him and see if he can do anything with Speedy, but I
DRS
think
wide
Joe's a bit
open.
far away.
I think I don't think he's going to be able to catch him down here, but it could close him up enough. Think about having another little down. God, he did gain a lot, to be fair.
And
That was quite a
better
good
on the
game.
brakes as well.
That's it.
Much better on the brakes than Joe.
How his eyes are still in his head, I will never know though. But
Oh, they're definitely not in it. They're definitely
no,
right
you
left
think
of
they'll be
space
flying
right
out.
now.
Oh,
So,
Chubb is
on board with it.
really close to Speedy now. Alex is really close to Evan as well.
There's little battles everywhere.
Oh,
This
Johnny's
track's
gone up.
very
Oh no,
hard.
Chubb's gone up the inside of Speedy around turn 11 there. Nice overtake from Chubb. Nicely done. Speedy ran a little bit wide through there, and it gave Chubb the opportunity just to sling it up the inside. And now Chubb's going to have to try and pull away, but Avi's catching him as well, and he's kind of pulling McDutch face. McDutch face is kind of hanging in on the back of Avi as well. So Avi's on the prowl after that early mishap, and right on the back of Joe. They're both going to get DRS though. Who's going to be quicker in a straight line? That's going to be what matters here.
I was looking at the board as well with the battle between Evan and Alex. Evan just seems to have the gap when he needs it.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Like,
both
he's
pretty
doing okay.
equal ERS as well. Johnny's got a little bit more. Johnny's just kind of waiting for these two, I think, to start fighting it out a little bit. And Erez is still right there. Erez hasn't dropped off.
Erez is literally
Any little
waiting
mistake
for a
from these
mistake.
guys, and I mean, if Evan makes a mistake, he's potentially losing three places.
But even there, look. So on the exit of that corner, just for DRS, he's 5 tenths
Look how
faster.
close, yeah, look how
faster
close
gap.
Johnny is as well.
It's not enough.
It's not enough, and Alex
Oh,
moves out.
it is
He's going to
enough,
go
he's
late
going for
braking
it.
up the inside.
Oh,
Oh,
bit
little
of
bit of a
contact.
connection there. And look at Johnny now as well. Johnny trying to sneak through an Evan, but Evan looks
I
like
know,
he
he's
got a
gonna
slightly
get
better drive.
Yeah, he's trying to get it
Evan
back.
did, and he's getting it back now. And now
Alex
it's on the
lost
run
a
down
lot
to
on
turn
the,
10.
A lot of momentum on the exit.
Oh, Johnny's going to go up the inside of Alex.
Very-
And
bit of
it's
contact
close. They're side by
again.
side now. Alex is hanging it round the outside into turn 11. Where they're going to be, I think this kind of favours Johnny, how this corner's going to go.
Yeah, definitely.
And it does,
will.
and Johnny gets that fourth place off of Alex there. So Alex goes
think
from
that was-
being in third and attacking Evan to being in fifth and losing out, and Erez is still right there.
I mean, that's very impatient from Alex. I think he could have waited, but he's on the attack again of Johnny Stokes up the
That's it, they're
inside. But he's
Right.
Johnny's going to have the outside now.
That's it, but is he going to try and go up the inside
Nah,
here in late
not
break?
enough.
Oh, they're close.
He's still there. He's still there.
He's still there, but they're both going to get DRS, and Erez is just waiting for one of these guys to mess up right now. Erez has got DRS as well. Who's quicker in a straight line between Johnny and Evan?
Alex doesn't know
and Alex. Yeah, I just noticed that.
Yeah, I've got what I was saying. I think Alex made a bit of a mistake, being a bit too impatient. We saw it with Verstappen on in Bahrain, where he just locked up and lost the place and then ended up losing the position altogether. And I think that's exactly the same happened here. He just needs to wait, really. wait for the move to be opportune. Like you're 8 laps into a 27 lap race. You've got 19.
It was
laps
just
to
how he
go.
ended up having to take that corner. He ended up on the outside, and he just
Yeah.
couldn't get the traction down, and that's what
Oh
cost him
no,
the
that was a
nose.
mistake from Evan. That's what he needed. Evan has made a mistake there. And look at the
And look at the gap coming down now. Johnny with the DRS wide
this is what
open.
he had to do. Just wait for the mistake.
He's going to move to the inside now, and Johnny gets the job done before the corner. And there we go. Job done from Johnny up into 3rd position. Evan's tiny little mistake there has cost him a position, and now Evan's going to have to fight back. He gets really good traction. Really good drive off of that corner there on the run down to turn 10, but doesn't quite have the speed. Yeah, not quite enough speed, and GGC and El Stefano are going at it as well. El Stefano overtook GGC, and GGC has just taken that pace back.
Yeah, these two are going to be battling out for a long time, and they're just holding up Al Jadifra and Rob with them as well. Lulu needs to hope this goes on for a bit longer.
So Avi's got Chubb as well.
Yeah, Avi has. Avi
so
is
Avi is
through the
really,
back.
yeah, he's got some pace right now, really trying to make some moves through the field.
Yeah, and he's also left Dutch Face. Remember, Dutch Face was right behind him the whole way, and
yeah.
now Dutch Face is stuck behind this train.
That's it.
Avi
not the worst place to be. At least they're all getting DRS, I suppose.
Scotty's in. Scotty's pitting. So what's he going to? He's going for a set of mediums. So yeah, so it'd probably be 2 medium stop, I think, here. Which is not bad, actually. Not a bad idea.
So where's he going to come out, though? I think he's going to come out in front of GGC. He needs to get out. He's going to be behind all of these cars. That's going to be bad. No, he's not quite going to do it. Now he's going to be behind this train here. Is he behind? He is behind all of them as well, this 4-car train. And El Stefano up the inside of GGC. Nice overtake there from El Stefano. And look at Al Jadifra and Rob just waiting. Yeah, this is nice watching this.
This is not what Scotty wanted. He's going to come out. This is a close battle. It's been going on for a few laps as well. It's not what he wants. Alex has got past Evan for 3rd place now. Simple move. And Evan, it looks like he's struggling a little bit on those mediums now.
Yeah, I mean, Dutch Face as well was getting speedy down into turn 8 on the straight. Didn't have to do much. That was quite a nice and easy overtake. But now Dutch Face will be chasing down Chubb, and Chubb's still on the back of Avi, actually. Avi's not really pulling away. He's pulling Chubb with him, and he is gaining on Erez. Erez obviously still kind of stuck in this train. And Alex is right on the back of Johnny.
This little train, Rob made a bit of a mistake. Had to pull wide in order not to hit Al Jadifra at the back. So it's going to give him right into the palm of Scotty's hands now. And he's spun it, he's lost it again.
Rob's gone.
He's very, very twitchy, Robbie? Very twitchy is Rob. So he's fallen out of DRS from Al Jadifra. He's now fallen deep into the clutches of Scotty now.
That's it. Scotty on those fresh medium tyres as well.
Johnny's in. Johnny's coming to the pits.
That's it. So Johnny's in the pits, wants rid of those mediums. I wonder what he's going to go to. Is he going to go for a soft set or?
He's
going to hards by the looks of things. Right, he wants to go to the end then. He's going for these hard tyres. This will play in his favour if there's no safety car. If there is, this is going to kill him. But where does he come out?
He's got behind his pack.
Oh, it's gonna. Yeah, he is. Is he going to make it out in front of Rob? No.
No. Scotty's got past Rob as well, so Scotty's now got a bit of clear air to the next battle.
So in terms of like gap, Scotty, I don't think Scotty's gained much though over
he's been
Johnny.
Stuck, hasn't he? He's been stuck.
Yeah.
Not
too bad though.
Not too long, but he's going to get stuck longer and longer now. El Stefano just ahead of him gets a bit untidy, and that will be open the door for GGC ahead to go up potentially into 9th.
I tell you what, this is working out really well for Chubb right now. He's got the DRS on Avi, and Avi's kind of pulling him along, and Avi is closing the gap to his teammate Erez. As GGC gets past El Stefano, they're coming down now into turn 8.
Stuck.
Nicely done there from GGC. These guys keep swapping positions. Al Jadifra's right there, and so is Scotty. And Scotty's going to have to be careful. He's going to have the traction over him. He needs to try and navigate this well. He's staying to the outside.
Al Jadifra's got the inside line, so he'll be back off on this one.
I wonder what Scotty's going to do. Is he going to try and cut back underneath?
Yeah,
looks like he is. Oh, he thought about it and then just.
Oh, he's going for it.
He does up the inside. Al Jadifra goes really wide around there. Obviously, he has his own line where he wants to take, and now he's right on the outside. Does he have to drive? Is he going to brake late? No, the way this corner works doesn't play in Al Jadifa's favour there. Yeah, that was Scotty.
Alex as well.
Alex in the pits now, going for a fresh set of mediums. That puts McDuck's face up. Chubb still utilising that DRS to stay with Avi, and the gap now.
Stefano nearly got. He had to go early on the brakes there, and then he caused Scotty to rear end him. Still within the DRS though. This is what's really hurting Scotty, but he has to go out in front of his teammate though. He's way out in front of his teammate, so this pack is going to help him a little bit now. He's got past El Stefano. He's looking a bit twitchy on those mediums as well.
Johnny came out just in front. Alex came out just behind Johnny, who's now just got Rob. But Alex is on those medium tyres compared to Johnny's hards. So even though Alex is this is why it's tough to think about pitting now. Like you come out in these little battles and it's like a 4 or 5 car battle every time. And you're kind of getting caught in these. Now Alex is going to have a much quicker tyre. He sees Johnny right there on the hards and will really want to get him.
Has already made a mistake, so that'd be
there we go.
For Johnny.
Alex has got Rob there.
Yeah, Alex follows him through.
That's it. Johnny's looking though to get past Al Jadifa. He's ahead of him going down into turn 8. Nice easy move there from Johnny.
Al Jadifa, very brave there. He's not bad. He's got no reason to fight him, but yeah, he'd want to know what. I'll make it hard for you.
Yeah, he's a racer, that's why. And there we go. Look, the grip from Alex there actually just sees him go through that.
And Moylan's in as well.
Moylan's coming. So Moylan had a really good gap, to be honest.
I still think
he's going to come out behind. I'm thinking like McDutch face to Speedy. He should come out in front of Scotty.
Hang
on. Evans in. Erez is in.
Speedy's in.
Avi's staying out and Chubb. So those two are probably going to take over first and second. Where's Moylan going to come out? Moylan's gone for hards as well. So McDutch face is through, but McDutch face is still on those 11 uphold mediums. Everyone's gone for hards here. Erez, Almighty Evan, all gone for hards. So Moylan's actually, that's played out in his favour.
Way ahead.
Yeah, but he's got Scotty behind him now.
Johnny Stokes now is trying to get the outside of El Stefano to turn 1. Alex
has followed him through. Oh, that was nice. Unfortunate for El Stefano there, but again, tyre life wasn't on El Stefano's side.
Yeah, but they're not battling. They're not battling anyway. They're on different tracks completely at the moment.
Oh yeah, completely. But I mean, Alex is really pushing Johnny around now. I wonder if it's going to be tough. I feel like Alex is going to want to go to the end on those mediums, and I think it's doable. But they're going to be pretty bad towards the end.
Well, he started on softs. I'm not sure it's possible. There we go. So he's going to have an little tack now on Johnny Stokes. It should be a
DRS wide open, moves to the inside now, down into turn 8. We're going to get this little view here, and does get the job done. He needs to pull away here. He needs to just use up the tyre off these mediums, just in case he needs to stop again.
Erez now is in the middle of this pack we just watched. The pack's got very much broken up because of these faster cars coming through.
Yeah, but it's been good that everyone's been so close though, because it's kind of, people coming out, getting caught up in some of these little fights going on, and it's making more of an interesting race.
It's definitely helped out Moylan.
Avi's in as well. Avi's just
come out ahead of this little battle.
Chubb stays out. McDutch face stays out. So Moylan should gain a position over Avi here.
Yeah, this little pack that's interrupting the play kind of a little bit. It's helped out Moylan. He's got a decent chunk of time between him and Scotty.
Where's Avi going to come out now?
All yellow flags are waving. Who is
Sector
that?
3. That looks like, is that a Booker?
Yeah, Booker.
It's a Hudson.
It's Hud Sojo.
No, it was a Booker.
No,
I think.
it's not.
It's a Booker. Booker's gone again. Overheated tyres that'll be. 11 lap old mediums. He might want to quickly get around turn 13 and swing it into the pits now.
Very careful. There you go. This little train have all come in together as well. GDC, El Stefano, and Rob
they're all in now.
At the same time.
Hard tyres for GGC and El Stefano. Avi's gone for a set of hards as well. Yep, set of hards for Rob too.
Carl stayed out, so Carl's on 7 lap old.
Yeah, only 7 lap old mediums. He started on softs. He might just go for another set of mediums.
Yeah, he might as well.
When he comes back in.
Keep the fast strategy going.
That's it. So I'm trying to watch the gap between McDutch face and Moylan. Obviously, Chubb is on a 12 lap old mediums, and McDutch face is on the same. So obviously they'll lose out when they pit, but I mean Moylan's pace on his hards is good, but he's not really closing the gap too much over these guys on his medium tyres, and it makes me feel like these guys on the mediums could maybe extend a little bit, while the gap's kind of staying similar. If like Moylan was catching by like half a second to a second a lap, then you could be like, actually, we need to bin him off. But
they're coming in anyway, though. Well, at least Chubb is.
Yeah, Chubb is. Dutch face is staying out. So I'm expecting to see. Let's watch this pit stop. I'm expecting to see a set of hard tyres here from Chubb.
The mediums, it depends on how you use them. You can definitely nurse these medium tyres. So if a potential medium soft is what you're after, you'll need to get these to about another 7 laps, which is quite a stretch. Maybe at a push, I wouldn't want to say anything more than the soft's been on going more than 10 laps, but there's potential. There's definitely potential there.
I mean, on like a heavy fuel load, you're probably looking at like maybe 6, 7 laps before they kind of seem a bit bad. At the end of the race, you can already get them out to 10, especially a fresh set. Like obviously start of the race, softs, heavy fuel loads. You've already done a couple laps of qualifying. So you can maybe squeeze 12 out of him at the end of a race. Alex looking pretty pacey. He's gapped Johnny to 1.4, so Johnny doesn't have any DRS on him.
Although Evan is now attacking the back of Johnny, but he's backed off.
That as
He's
well,
definitely backed off there. Ain't Saudi Arabia, lads. He ain't got to back off on this track.
Yeah, Evan's got some good pace on those hards. Same. Oh well, a couple of laps younger than Johnny's. I think obviously the DRS is massive around here. Like it just really keeps you with it.
I'm going to jump on board with Dutch Face and see what he's planning on doing if he's going to come in. Yeah,
So he's
like
going
you
around
said,
turn
his
4
lap times aren't
turn
dropping.
12. No, the gaps has come down. What's he doing now? He's staying out again.
Staying out.
Okay. He'd need to go another 3 laps, I reckon, to be able to go to a set of softs. And now, obviously, with McDutchface, I'm wondering if he's thinking, you know what? Go that extra distance and have really quick tyres.
Well, just to put it in perspective, so Carl's second lap, I must say Carl's, Dutchface's second lap on these tyres are 1:35.2. And then I'll just go down his last 5 laps from lap 14. So, his last lap at 1:35.2, 1:35.1, 1:35.2, 1:35.5, 1:35.4. So he's actually getting quicker. He's actually getting quicker on these tyres.
He's just being very, very consistent, isn't he?
So he can
I wonder
keep
if
these going.
he. I mean, he's rinsing his ERS a little bit. Yeah, he's using a lot of ERS now. But the thing is, they will get to a stage where they just kind of go off the cliff and then become like I think what's just happened now. But it's going to be too much of a. He could get the softs to the end from here, but it's going to be a big ask, and they're going to be really bad at the end.
Yeah, there definitely will be. But like I say, it's possible. A lighter fuel load, the car's under less stress, but he just needs to make sure he doesn't lose too much. Because if he comes out behind, he's going to come out behind this battle, potentially around the Evan Avi area, potentially. Which would mean he's going to be having to use those softs to get through the pack again, and that's what's going to cause him to the tyre wear. So if he can try it and get them to 10, that maximum.
Let's see what he's going to do. I mean, I feel like now he should just stick at it.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely
so he's
no
staying in.
Now.
No, he may as well. I mean, Moylan's still 2.1 back. Moylan was quite far in front, so there's no shame in thinking, you know what, Moylan is going to end up catching me. He's on the hards, he's going to go to the end. Scotty's the only one that's kind of switched. I mean, obviously he started on those softs and is coming for a set of mediums on lap 10. So Scotty took his softs to lap 10 on a heavy fuel load and on a set of tyres that had obviously done a couple laps of qualifying. So there's nothing to say that McDutchface could come in at the end of this lap and get a set of softs on.
So what is the average time around here for a pit stop?
I think this one's around. I want to say like 22 seconds.
So in that basis, he'll come out ahead of Speedy in 10th. That's when he'll come out. Well, 9th, essentially 9th. Depending on how much these tyres fall off. The gap between him and Speedy is 24 seconds.
Yeah, the thing. I mean, it might be a bit less actually. I can't remember exactly what it is right now. I'm pretty sure 22's in the ballpark. Like obviously, it's not that slow a pit stop around here.
Oh, Lulu's in.
Lulu's in for his first. That's
Avi and Eros swap places, so Avi up into 7th now, the highest Aston Martin.
Evan's still right behind Johnny as well, but
the race seems to have calmed down in this later section.
It has a little bit. It's usually what happens after this first start. I mean, there's still a few little battles going on, and a few people are still really, really close, but there's not as much going on now. Moylan's now within a second of McDutchface. I'm expecting to see McDutchface come in now. This is the
point where Dutchface should come in.
Staying out again, doing another one.
Staying out again.
Okay. I mean, it's one of those things. It's a bit risky. You can go to softs, and yeah, they'll probably be fine to the end. But if you can go another lap again, I mean, the thing is, they're kind of gapping Scotty. Scotty's dropped back, and Scotty's dropped back into the clutches of his teammate Alex.
And he's still saying 1:35.2. He's only 7/10 off his pace.
Yeah,
he ain't doing too bad on these tyres.
I mean, I wouldn't even bother fighting Moylan, you know.
I think the thing is, Moylan's a hard person to be your yardstick. Moylan's a lot faster today. He's found his pace in the race rather than in qualifying.
He's looking good on these hards as well.
Yeah, these hards are very good for him. So,
Scotty picks up a penalty.
It's very difficult to judge Dutchface on Moylan, but like you say, if you judge him compared to Scotty, he is gapping.
I wonder if he'll go another lap.
Well, the thing is, now he's got Moylan to pull him along, so if he can just keep within a second on Moylan.
He's not even fighting this.
No, he's
right. Yeah, he's right not to. Carl's in the pits.
Yeah, so Carl potentially onto a set of softs.
Yeah, it could be a set off. Johnny, Evans got Johnny down into turn 8. Nice and easy done. Got it done before the corner, so.
Mediums for Carl.
Mediums for Carl.
Carl's gone for mediums.
Okay. Safe bet, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely. He's got jumped by Lulu though, so Lulu now up into 17th. So at the moment, Carl's deal is not on the table whatsoever.
I think the gap with Scotty and McDutchface now is like, it's kind of levelling out. So I think McDutchface needs to cut his losses now, really, before, because next lap Scotty's going to he's starting to catch up quite a bit now. McDutchface is in the pits, here he comes.
I'm assuming this to be a set of soft tyres.
Oh, he's got a puncher, look.
Where's his puncher?
He's front left. Look at that tyre, it's flopping about.
Oh, it is, yeah. He's
oh, he got lucky then.
Well timed.
Very well timed coming into the pits, yeah. So he's going to be on that set of soft tyres. He's going to be super quick in these. Is it going to be a set of softs though? I'm expecting it to be. It is a set of softs. And people have got penalties around him as well. That's one thing to take into account. So where's Speedy? Speedy's coming round out of the last corner now. Dutchface is pipped Speedy. Okay. That's not too bad.
Like I said, he come out ahead of Speedy, so it's going to be close though.
It's going to be close, but Speedy's up to full speed. Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, well ahead.
He's got it there, and obviously now he's on his soft tyres. And
I'm not thinking the gap he wanted, but enough.
Yeah, I mean, he probably lost a bit of time due to the old.
He's got a lot of fresh air ahead of him as well, though. So this could be a fast lap as well from him, and also like he's just gonna completely reel in Chubb. And Speedy could be pulled long if he can keep him in DRS, but he's already lost it. But you can see the pure pace of Dutchface on these tyres. Already got half a second gains in a couple of corners for Chubb.
Yeah. Chubb's still trying to catch up with Perez. Yeah, if McDutchface doesn't have any like little spins or anything like that, I could see him catching up very quickly. And the thing is, once he's on the back of Chubb...
Oh, 1 second as we've got GDC spun at the back, and he's out of the race.
Out. Oh, is this a safety car?
Could this call a safety car?
This would work out amazing for McDutchface if it did. If it does, it's going to work out amazing for McDutchface.
I don't think so. The cars seem to go around fine at the moment. It would have been VSC called out straight away.
Yeah, but sometimes they wait, don't they? I think he's going to be alright. I think he's far enough out of the way.
As Lulu does get past Booker as well down the straight.
Yeah, everyone's through now. I don't think he's
outside of...
Who's in the pits? Scotty's in the pits. Scotty's come in. Yeah, Scotty was banking, I think he thought if there's a safety card. Yeah, it's been cleared though, but I think Scotty thought if there's a safety car, he wants to be the first person to capitalise on it. I think
he's also hearing the pace that Dutchface has got. Maybe he's just...
Is he going to make it out in front of Dutchface? I don't think he is. He's not.
Behind
so he's lost out
as well.
Yeah. I mean, Joe won't be too bad to pass because obviously the tyre difference. And he's not that far behind, and I think Scotty's done alright there. He could have thrown away a podium at the same time, but he's also going to be so quick. And I mean, the gap McDutchface to Chubb's kind of catching errors as well, so it's not like Chubb's slowing down. Oh, Chubb's lost it! Chubb's gone! Chubb's lost it on the exit of turn.
Long run off!
Oh.
Careful there.
He's alright, he was alright.
I bet Dutch was a bit of brown trousers moment there. Speedy's going to go flying past him, nothing Chubb can do.
Exit of turn 6 for Chubb has cost him there, that's unfortunate. I know Chubb's trying to get in the slipstream of Speedy, someone that he had a battle with earlier on now. And he's going to have to try and recoup some of that. Doesn't have any damage though.
Yeah, the flag's again, waving. Who is that?
That is the final sector. Rob. It is Rob.
Again, the run-off areas are helping out at the minute. They're just rejoined, quite safe.
Okay. Carl's on the back of Booker, and Booker's on 18 lap old mediums. So this should be quite an easy overtake for Carl. But yeah, the traction should be ridiculous here. Carl's got these ERS going.
Oh, I might have to give that back, you know. That was off track.
He's giving it back.
He has to, yeah.
Booker went natural racer's instinct, go for the slipstream, and it was like, oh crap.
Yeah, Carl's pushing a lot with his overtake. Carl's your overtake off, mate. You don't need it for that corner. There you go.
So Chubb's right on the back now of Speedy, and Scotty's right there, and then that set of softs right behind Chubb as well. McDutchface with a 1:32.5, new fastest lap of the race.
Bound to happen, wasn't it?
DRS here. Scotty's going to have so much traction over these guys.
He just needs to hope the traction's enough, and I think it looks like it will be straight away on the exit of 1 and 2.
There we go, on the run down now to turn 3. This should be quite easy. You've got to be late on the brakes. Chubb's not giving it up though, still has the inside line through turn 4, but now Scotty has it for turn 5.
The
I think that's going to be it. Yeah, so much more traction.
Ridiculous.
So Scotty up to 9th now. So Dutchface on 7th, and he's closing into errors very quickly. Still 7 laps left as well. Yeah, there's not much Joe can do really. I think it's going to be quite easy for Scotty here. DRS wide open. He could go for an up the inside move. He has indeed, and he's got the job done before the corner. So Scotty now up to 8th and has to kind of start catching up with Dutch face.
Yeah,
So I feel like Scotty could have thrown away, but then he was on 9-lap old mediums, and it's one of those things like they would have been really bad at the end. So he might have ended up further back anyway. Especially probably seeing.
Would he have ended up this far back?
Well, I mean, he's probably. I don't know if he knew that McDutchface had a puncher when he went in, and he's probably thinking.
Because Alex is pitted, and so is Evan.
So is Evan. Yeah, I think they're seeing the pace of these softs and going, you know what, this is good. I mean, you got to think they're going to get.
Oh no, it's a new wing for Evan.
Okay. Okay.
That's going to throw him back behind Scotty, definitely behind Scotty. As he comes around the final corner now, so Scotty will jump him and he'll get stuck behind his battle as well.
He might actually lose out more. I think he's going to fall behind Chubb, yeah. He has.
Yeah, he is. Big. So that's helped out Dutchface and Scotty a lot. These tyres will go to the end quite happily.
Yeah.
And now it's just a battle between.
Dutchface is still catching errors as well. So Avi's in 3rd. What's he gapping like to? I mean, he's got fresher tyres than Johnny. We'll have to watch that gap between Johnny and Avi. Moylan's kind of on his own up front.
Moylan's.
Johnny's got a penalty.
If Moylan went in for softs, he would potentially come out behind Dutchface, which is crucial.
I think he would come up behind. I think he just pipped Scotty, maybe.
Yeah,
it'd be close though.
It'd be close to Scotty.
It'd be close.
Would be fine.
But yeah.
But that just shows you that the undercut from Dutchface, in this sense, has really worked out for him going on these different.
Yeah, and again, he is catching up with Everett. He just obviously had quite a big gap to do, but he's got just over 6 laps to do it.
They're speeding up past Chubb again as well.
Yes.
No, sorry.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, Chubb's spun.
Yeah, I think that's Scotty.
Yeah. So Chubb's right on the back of, still right on the back of Speedy. Speedy's tyres obviously not only a couple of laps difference between Speedy's and Chubb's, so there's not going to be too much. They're going to be joined
very quickly by Alex and Evan.
Yeah, Alex and I mean Evan's quite a bit far back though after that wing change. So Alex will be on the back of him, getting DRS probably down the straight. He'll have to compete with that. The traction Alex is going to have will be just astronomical difference in comparison.
He's using a lot of overtake though.
Yeah, he wants to get back through, but look at the traction off of this last corner here. Alex is
there.
going to get on the power. Look at that. He's almost pushing Johnny right now. He's already gone for it. DRS wide open. Is that going to be enough to save Johnny? Alex moves back into the slipstream.
Yellow flag's waving again though. And that is Booker.
Oh, it's unlucky for Booker.
Again out the wall though.
The DRS there saved Chubb. He's Alex got such a good exit.
Overtake though. The overtake is flashing.
Yeah, Chubb is pretty empty, but they're so speedy that they're both using it to defend. It's kind of a tough one. Look at the traction though. Yeah, Alex, every corner, he ends up almost pushing Chubb around it.
He's got to go for it. An overtake with the area where Chubb can't defend with this DRS. Like, if anything, use it on the exit of the next corner.
Oh, look at this, but DRS is helping Johnny too, but... Oh, Speedy's a sitting duck. Johnny goes to the inside, and that leaves him susceptible to Alex now, and Alex has got the inside line. Coming through turn 9, and gets the job done on Chubb there. And now he's gonna have a run at Speedy, coming down on the run down to turn 10.
It is where I will try to overtake Speedy here, because like straight
after. You need to get him trying to turn 11 or something. Joe goes defensive though.
He's taking the harder line round. Their contact.
I don't think that's caused too much though, but the traction I think from Alex is going to be too much for Speedy coming down into turn 12 later on the break. So a little bit more contact and Chubb could see a way through. Is Chubb going to try and pounce on this? It didn't really knock him too much off. Oh, that's a sector 3.
Yeah, Booker's in the pits.
Booker's DNFing in the pits, okay. So Rob there going around the outside of Carl. Nice little overtake from Rob and Carl there.
So Joe lose that 1 place there, potentially going to be 2, but he will have DRS to defend against.
Yeah, I think that DRS is going to save him. Maybe next lap Chubb might have to wait for. Just use this, close up to him. And then see Evan on a 132 there, so Evan's got
Carl and Rob
really nice lap time. He's got 4 seconds though, well, just under 4 seconds to catch up with Chubb. And he's running out of laps. Moylan's gone into kind of saving tyre mode a little bit. The gap with Johnny has come down quite a bit. Avi's kind of flirting with catching Johnny. I don't know. I think Avi, I mean, obviously, Avi just needs to stay within 3 seconds. And I think that's the game that he's playing now. But I also think he would try to overtake him.
Carl lost it on the
Dutchface now 2.2 is the gap to Erez. He can see Erez now. That might spur him on to try and push it a little bit more. Still got 5 laps left. Well, 4.5 laps left, sorry.
To get the job done. Cruiser information?
What's that?
There are a few drivers that are flashing with fuel.
Of course, I mean, there's been no safety car, so...
Yeah, Hudzojo, Lulu, and Carl.
Oh gosh, okay.
So these guys are all back at the back. Everyone else
I'd
seems
on the
okay.
19 lap old hards as well. Blimey.
Yeah, he's on them since the beginning of the race.
Yes, pretty much, isn't he? Yeah.
Yellow flags again waving, and that is ours. Evan again. Evan is round again.
Oh, Evan was setting the pace as well. He was going really quick. Had the opportunity maybe to catch up, but now that's gone.
Carl makes a mistake. Does he give the place back to Rob? He has, but I think that's a big mistake from Carl. Lost a lot of time to him there. Who else we got on board? So Evans now 10 seconds away from Chubb now. On them tyres will be at the moment overheating like a bit.
And Chubb's got Speedy.
Here he has.
Down the main straight there. Speedy's
Joe's
looking to attack back though. They're both so low on ERS though. Not much either of them can do, and I think Joe might just have to concede here a little bit. Chubb has looked quicker than Joe throughout the race. I think Joe will stay with him though because of the DRS.
Yeah, he'll put him back. But look at the exit there. Chubb has is so much better. But Joe picked up the speed on the exit in his exit. So again, this could be a straight back pass, and it will be.
Mrs. Moreland said Cole tried to send it and failed. Chubb, I thought it might go a bit later on the break. Oh, he's still going to be on the outside, but then lost that a little bit.
Speedy
nice
and Chubb.
Yeah, nice move from Speedy. So these two just going to be switching until the end of the race, I think. The gap between Errors and McDutchface now is 1.7 seconds, and they're only 6 lap old soft, so they've got a bit of life left yet.
Back to Carl. If you're going to send it, mate, let us, at least tell us so we can watch.
We need like Carl in the party, just so we can be like, sending it!
Full send!
So, Chubb's still right behind Speedy.
Right up his gearbox.
I know, Speedy got a bit of a bad exit there actually. But there's not really a place to overtake here. It's all like the late apex sort of corners. Could go down to turn 15 but not going to use a DRS. Joe won't have DRS now. The DRS is going to be open for Chubb. He's going to look to do it down into turn 1.
Or just set himself up anyway for it.
Look
No, he's got the.
Oh, he does.
No, he's pulled out. He's done
he
a Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, no. He's going to try and save it and try and do the next one. Didn't look like he had the speed though. To be fair, he could have maybe just about made it, but
I think you got to pull alongside. But like you said, is that long straight? It's not worth it doing it there.
No, he'll just get taken back again. What happened last time?
Unless you're that far ahead, you know, that much pace, then go.
Have you realised Chubb's number?
No.
You probably like it.
I know. He's only got that because he's joined mid-session.
Yeah, but it's still 55.
I know because it's Carlos Sainz's number. That's why I can't pick it. Because he's joined mid-session, it gives him Carlos Sainz's car.
Moreland picks up a penalty.
But Chubb does get past him again.
Yeah, it does.
It's also the reason why Chubb ain't got a helmet.
Yeah, because he joined mid-session.
Yeah.
Although Alex was here from the start.
Yeah, don't know about Alex. And Speedy's going to come back at Chubb again by looks of it.
He's going to try to turn 11 maybe. It's obviously
he's backed off a little bit.
Okay, so the gap McDutchface to Erez. I mean, he's not really closed in. Erez has really kind of been holding him off, but Erez is pretty tapped on ERS now. I don't want to. McDutchface needs to try and close that gap. He needs to be within a DRS by the end of this lap, really. He's also got Scotty coming up behind him on a lap old softs.
Ray's never gone from having so many battles on track to there being quite a quiet race now.
I know.
There's another battle forming though between the two Williams boys, so we'll keep an eye on that in a minute. Chubb started the gap Speedy a little bit, but he's still within DRS, so we'll get him back as Joe makes a bit of a mistake.
Really wide there, but yeah, I mean the DRS there down the main straight brought Joe back into that. He was almost out of the second.
Yeah, this one will definitely bring him back into it as well. I want to jump back in a minute. So I want to see his
McDutchface has dropped a little bit off the back of Erez.
And Lulu already started the battle now.
So here we go. These two now. The two Williams boys down the main straight. And Rob has got the DRS here, so overtook Lulu. And now has the advantage of DRS.
Yeah, Joe's too far back this time to make anything stick. So Rob and Lulu battling it out in the Williams.
And Rob's starting to pulling away a little bit from Lulu actually now.
Lulu will be keeping DRS just round this corner. He can perhaps reel him back in and stay with him, but Rob is he's gapping him quite easily now, isn't he?
Mate, the DRS
Got
trade
DRS.
is just ridiculous around here. Like, Joe's really it's like staying with Chubb because of the DRS. Oh, I tell you what though,
That was a mistake
Speedy
there
just
for
had a
Joe.
really bad corner, went way too wide, couldn't bring it back in enough, and he dropped quite a lot of time, but has managed to catch it up a bit.
It wasn't a runoff. If there was gravel in some of these areas, he'd be fine. Rob's made a bit of a mistake though on the exit here with Lulu, and that's going to bring him back into it. So again, this battle is not over yet between the Williams. Currently, Dutch Face isn't reeling in areas like I thought he would.
Yeah,
the
gap dropped to like 2.2 and it went back to what it was at 1.8. So I don't think he's got enough time. So Moyland is obviously on his last lap. He's got Johnny Stokes 5.5 seconds back. Avi has no penalties.
Moyland for the end of this.
I'm going to have a little look see. I'm going to check the penalties out. Moyland and Johnny have 3, so that'll put Avi in front of Johnny. Erez has 6, which will boost McDutchface up. Scotty has 6, and Alex is just outside of 3 seconds. Chubb has 8 though, and so does Speedy. Almighty Evan has 9. Al-Jadif has 8, so that'll cost him a place to El Stefano.
There we go. So Moyland now will enter the final 2 corners of this race. And if we don't what I didn't think he'd make it through quali because he had a bit of a struggle. Didn't seem to have the pace. Found it at the very last lap of Q3. Puts him on the front row of the grid, and it's now puts him
crosses the line
another win
to take the win there. And here comes Johnny as well down the line. He's going to take home second on track, but then get pit by Avi right at the end. So Avi comes home in second. Johnny's going to be third. Erez now coming down in 4th place. He's going to lose out and get 5th after McDutchface. But good drive from Erez.
Rob had a moment, I think, because Carl's got him.
Yeah,
Carl's got past.
Rob has 12 seconds of penalties as well, which is pretty bad. So Scotty crosses the line in 6th. So I think Scotty made the right call there. He might drop down a bit further, even though the race did calm down. Alex there crossing the line. Takes the 7th, and then here comes Chubb, but he's going to lose out to...
No, he doesn't.
Both
he matches.
Answer penalties. They might
got
get
5
that
seconds.
back. Yeah, they might. Maybe remove. Oh, Evan there.
Evan is really
slowly going. Knows that he can be over a second away from Al Jadifa there, so slowly crosses the line. Here comes Al Jadifa.
But El Stefano he's quite far back.
Yeah, but he might be able to pip Al Jadifa.
Yeah, he does. Only just though.
Evan almost, yeah. Could you imagine if he lost out to Evan?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Evan's going slower.
That's it.
He's on a penalty.
Oh, what is Carl doing? All these 10-second penalties right at the end. Fighting out with Rob. Now got 13 seconds.
Oh, they've let Rob past.
Oh, okay.
They both let Rob past.
Okay, fair play. Fair play.
I'm not sure what happened there, but they both let Rob past.
Maybe Carl hit Lulu, who then hit Rob. So driver of the day, Chubb. That's the point actually. I kind of forgot to mention about the driver of the day. Driver of the day.
Chubb did well. I've got to give him because obviously they started from the back.
Chubb said that
Chubb's got the pace anyway.
His pedal got stuck and he spanned. So that's absolutely gutted to be fair from Chubb. Carl ran out of fuel. Okay.
I thought we would. Ah, maybe Lulu ran out of fuel as well then. I did say Lulu was running low on fuel.
Yeah, it's possible actually. So they weren't being nice. They just didn't have enough fuel in their car.
They just ran out of fuel. Disqualification. I don't know, you know.
Good to stand.
Moyland had a pretty astonishing race as always, you know.
A really good start.
He stayed there the whole
never really
race.
looked back, to be fair. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking McDutchface had a poor quali, but had a good race there.
You guys tell us in the chat who do you think it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with McDutchface. That's who I'm gonna go with.
Okay, I can agree with that. It's not been a race where someone's been absolute standout because Chubb, you know, is going to cut through the pack, no matter where he starts on grid.
I think if Chubb didn't spin, he would have been obviously in a better position, and then it probably would have been Chubb with driver of the day from where he started. It was still a good finish. Obviously his sticky pedal, obviously that cost him there quite badly, which does suck. I mean, Erez had a good race too.
Yeah, everyone's did fairly well.
I still think I'm pretty happy with my Dutch face.
I'm happy to agree.
Moylan, did me and Booker touch?
Booker Bronco? Don't believe so.
I don't think so.
Don't believe so.
So there we had it. Obviously, Moylan getting the win, Avi in second, and then Johnny in third. So I mean, although Avi spun and was like last and finished second.
Avi did really, really well.
Actually, yeah, no, sorry. Actually, no. My drivers of the day are Dutch Face and Avi. I think both of them. But yeah, when I lapped him, he spun around. I don't know if that was from you tapping him though, Moyland, or if he just lost the back end. So yeah, my drivers today, with Dutch Face and Avi there. Avi, because obviously went down to last and then came back, and I'm absolutely blinding. It was proper cutting through the pack as well, to be fair.
Yeah, he did really well.
So I'm pretty happy with that conclusion. Let's have a quick look, see.
It is Britain.
Next.
Britain. Alex.
Is it? Oh, it's Britain, is it?
Yeah, Britain.
Yeah.
Silverstone.
So let's quickly go through this quickly. So right now, so we're gonna go Canada. So obviously, yeah, next week with the British Grand Prix, Austria, I will most likely be missing. I'll be back for Netherlands. I'll be back and then I'll be here for Imola, Spain, and Hungary, and then possibly here for Russia, but maybe not. And then, unfortunately, that will pretty much be me done. After that. So yeah, for everyone watching, I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 Grand Prix left before I have to stop commentating.
Are we streaming the no rule? Not entirely sure.
Don't know. No idea. I haven't been asked to.
Very true. Superior Racer League. Lulu, what happened, bro? You and Rob, grid buddies.
Yeah. They're more than grid buddies. You should see what they say in the Discord to each other. Way. Booker jumped straight into Elden Ring after leaving that race.
Not surprised. Yeah, so we wrap it up there?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, maybe if I get an invite for the No Rules race, I'd watch it or something, maybe, but well, I don't know. Anyway, obviously, I've been your host, DXT Nevo, and obviously, with me, obviously, DXT Hobo. Alex, don't wrap up. They want the No Rules race. I don't know how many people are taking part in this No Rule race.
Yeah, if it's 8.
Get the No Rules race going, please.
I don't fancy commentating on an 8-man race.
I think it's no rules though. It would just be like bangers, wouldn't it?
It'll be over so quick. I hope everyone. Well, we can end it there, and then we can come back with a no rules stream. Ed.
It's only 5 laps. Oh, okay. If they want us to commentate the no rule race.
Oh, I don't know, man. Overtime and that.
Oh, Mrs. Cole said if we don't stream it, she's not buying a T-shirt.
Well, we won't sign it then.
Well, don't like ultimatums, Mrs. Cole. Wow, mate, they're being really nasty in the chat, Obo. F our t-shirts if they don't join. Jeez, this is just rudeness, isn't it? Absolute rudeness. Apparently, Cole said that, not her. I think everyone's taking part, Obo.
We'll have a look. We'll have a look.
I tell you what, I will stream it. Let me just quickly end this stream. So this is just the race that we just had, and then I will come back
This
on
is what I said. Yeah.
with the RPR no rules race.
Or actually, better idea, right? I can stream it, and it could be a DXD exclusive no rules race.
That sounds.
How
crap.
about that? Fuck you.
Oh, it's not letting me join a session. Joining session, please wait. Oh, shame.
Alright, well, I will end the Never DX channel anyway, so I will wrap up there. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you again next week. Do tune in a minute to see the no pixel, the no rules race for our Rapid Pixel Racing. Until next week, anyway, in Britain, we'll see you then.
Mrs. Borden said that she has her t-shirt saved for tomorrow. Okay, it's not letting me join a session, so I'm gonna have to restart. So I'm gonna quickly stop broadcasting, and then I'll restart my PlayStation, come back in, and get the stream going. All right. So I'll be back in like a couple minutes. All right. So watch this space.